Hi, everyone.
I hope
I hope you're going to be coming on here soon. We'll see if this works. I know I have the old screen up.
Yeah, hopefully they'll all make it in here. Yeah, Joyce, looks like they're coming in now.
I'm going to turn this up so I can hear.
Yeah.
Okay. And I don't know if I can get I'm not going to worry about it if I can get it on here. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for staying with us while why this happened. I don't know why I had the glitch, but I did. There's a good chance that I had this on StreamYard earlier and it just sat there. So it might have put a glitch in during that time. So what I did is I just restarted. I had to restart and send Katy another link to invite her in. And she's in. No sound.
Okay, I hear you. Well, I hear you on StreamYard, so I don't know about the other.
Yeah. Let me see. We should be okay. Sewing Wolf says no sound. Can somebody else confirm that we have no sound?
Yeah, can y'all give us some hearts if you can hear us? Hi, Cheryl, Katy, and everyone. Hi, June Hansen.
Can y'all hear us? Yeah.
There's Jaja. Hi, Jaja.
Hi, Andrea.
June says she can hear us.
All right. Nancy, I see Nancy's in here. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Joyce. Hi, Sotere. Katy will end up going back and saying hey to all of you.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm typing in the screen too. So, yeah.
Yeah, this is, thank God I have Katy. I would have been like, ah. So anyhow.
What did that just, the Nightbot just, no. It did something to Linda. Mr. Destructional something. Stop spamming. It's because she used 3 little hearts. That bot is being persnickety.
Yeah, I have that Nightbot set really low priorities for all that.
I have all of this stuff turned off except one thing on my bot. That way it doesn't nail anyone.
I could do without that thing.
The bot is good for sharing channels and things like that, but turn off that. I turn off all that other garbage.
Yeah, I have most of it off. So anyway, I hope everybody's ready to sew. There's Jessica. Yes. There's So Blessed by Jess is here. Vintage Style by Joe's here. Whoa, what a day.
Telling you. I've been up since early this morning.
Yeah, I could blame it on the snow we got.
How much snow did you get?
8 inches of snow here all during the night and evening.
How much did you get?
About 8 inches.
Nice.
Yeah. And it was, they talked about it all day, that we were going to get it and nothing happened. I think it was happening more on the west part of North Carolina. And right down the middle, here's the East Coast and here's the West Coast. And in the central is where I live. And it was clear. It was like, it just bypassed. It was going to bypass. So then about, I would say 5:30, it started. But it was so pretty. We got a lot. John went out and did his shoveling and helped some of the neighbors for their shoveling. Okay. So are you all ready to get started on Alice's Wonderland?
We are.
Okay.
Bed. In your bed. Go on. It's not. No.
I should move my keyboard because I don't think I need that.
Hi, Zaza. Hello, Jaja. Hello, Nancy and Lisa and Jess and everybody that's already here.
Let's see if I can put you in the show your profile on your comments on stage there. I have two cameras, one looking at my face. The other one is looking at the sewing machine. I don't know how well this will work for you or not, but I wanted to know, is there anybody that is brand new to sewing, has never sewn before out there? If you are, let us know. We'll be aware. Hopefully you got your books, and if you did, they talked about, just to cover a little bit here, they talked a little bit about on page 10 how to start for your standard piecing. So my suggestion is that you can check, number one, you can check your quarter inch by sewing a seam, measuring it, and seeing how it looks. Another thing is I would suggest make sure you have a fresh needle in for this project. Your bobbin's wound. Your machine should be clean. Mine's not cleaned. I need to clean it. And things like that, so that you have it up and ready to go. So anyone who wants to refresh themselves, on page 10 and 11, they're talking about the standard piecing. If you want, a lot of times we may press our seams to the dark side of the fabric, or you can press them open.
No. Joyce,
What?
I will send you an email soon. I was supposed to send something to Joyce and I got sidetracked. Her book's still not. So Joyce bought the book, but her book's not here yet.
Oh, okay, so, Joyce. We'll. You want to send? Do you want to take care of that, Katy?
Yeah, let me take care of that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to
Yeah, that's not a problem.
Okay.
So on the strip piecing, what we're going to do is the first few blocks. It talks about.
I'm so sorry,
piecing.
Joyce.
That's a technique that we're doing. Is one of them is strip piecing and chain piecing your quilts. I don't think you can see this. I'm trying to get it to where you could. Okay, there you can. See this? This is called the Amish bar. This is the one that we're going to work on first. And some of you may have already done that. Hi, Giovanna. Hi, Zaza. Some of you may have already started your blocks, but at the beginning of this book, it's your basic blocks. So you can learn the technique of how to put your strips together, how to chain stitch, things like that. So I'm not going to go in a lot of into real detail on these blocks unless you need me to. At any time, if you have questions, please just feel free to type them in and we will answer them. It doesn't matter. I'm going to sew. So I'm going to end up talking through and letting you see. I'm going to make you bigger on my screen. I may not be able to see the chat, but Katy can see the chat. Yeah. If she can't, if I can't, yeah, I can see it. Now I can see better what I'm showing you.
Hey, Joyce, expect to email here directly, okay?
Okay. I'm going to see if I can get you guys up on my YouTube now. Because if I go big, then I can't. Oh, everything's just being naughty today.
Yeah, sometimes these things happen, you know.
Oh, it does. Yeah.
And it's annoying when it happens, but it is, And I'm so sorry that I forgot about Joyce. Dadgummit.
What's weird is that on my iPad, I probably should go completely out of it. just shut it down. It shows the other stream that we were doing at the very beginning. But I'm just going to talk with you here for a second.
Okay.
What we're going to do is we're going to do the Amish bar. Now, Katy, anytime you want to say anything or interact, anything like that, go ahead. Don't feel like you're going to interrupt me.
Okay. Yeah, when you get done talking about the blocks, I'm going to mention about this Amish bar block.
Okay.
A couple things that they might want to know about.
Okay. With that Amish bar block, if you look at your directions, I know that, okay, Joyce doesn't have it, but I'm going to make it so she can see it. And I'm going to go a little bigger if I can. Can I get in bigger? I'm not going to mess with it. Anyhow, each page for each block gives you information. It'll give you information on how to cut it. It'll give you an idea of what color scheme that they had used. They have numbered these. So it says like down here will be the information. So this is their suggested information on how to press your seams. Now down here on the cutting, they'll have like the white fabric, and then they name or number the other fabric A6 and A8. If you look at A6, that's over here. That's in a yellow color. So that means that would be this one. A8 is in a blue, and that would represent that. Now, you may not have yellow and blue at all. You may have chose totally different colors, but you'll know which one is going to be your A6 and your A8 because you probably have marked them. I like to mark my baggies, what block it is, get it cut, slip it in there, and I got my background and my other fabrics ready for it. Then they're going to go into telling you about the construction. So I'm not going to necessarily read this, and on this, you're more than welcome to read it. If you see me doing something different, it all works. That's what I got to say. So what they do suggest, though, is let me see. What size do I need to do? White strips in the center. So let me find my little white strips. Get them out. Well, this can't be too hard, huh? Got three fabrics.
Yeah,
so that's not bad.
The only thing I have to say about that is, y'all, when you do the Amish, I don't know which is the correct way to say it. And you measure it and it's off by either an eighth to a quarter, please don't stroke out. Don't redo the block. There's something to do with their math.
Okay, so I'm just getting ready to do my quarter seam. I'm putting the white on the top of my, I better make sure what color I'm supposed to have up there, aren't I? Let's see. I got it the other way. We'll do this. I'll be fumbling for just a little bit because I got to recover from our startup. That's just me. Okay. So now, Katy, you want to show them your block?
Sure. I've got the first two done. So the one she's working on right now is the Amish block.
And what we're doing is strip piecing at this point.
Yeah, strip piecing. Just the only like I said, just if it's off just a tiny bit, don't worry about it, because there's a way around. Because I made this one twice and it's still off, so it's something to do with their math, not my way of cutting it.
I'm going to see if I can, how my 1/4 inch is.
Because it's weird. Because I checked my seam allowance by measuring it. It says it's a 1/4 inch. I double checked my measurement when I cut the strips. They are accurate. So heck if I know.
I'm going to just finger press this towards this one.
And yeah, and I did. The only seam that I actually have open is the one where I sewed the two together here. The rest of them are turned to the dark side. Joyce, I'm going to be sending you an email, and I'll tell you when I've sent it, and you can have a peek.
Yeah,
Right.
this is where if you prefer to, sometimes it's good in one way to open up your seams on ones like this, because if you were layering them on top of each other to cut.
Wow, Myra's on a roll.
What's she doing?
She's on block number 4.
Well, girl, that's okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, Giovanna. I'm just having issues right this minute.
Okay, now I'm going to lay the other one on top.
No, I'm not going to do a scant 1/4, Giovanna. No, not happening.
Now mine, you could see that it said that I should have my needle over probably 1 extra, but I haven't done that. Because I'm like a thread width away. That we'll see what it turns out to be.
The way I look at it, if it's off an 1/8 or between a 1/4 and an 1/8, you can deal with it with your sashing. Unless you're going to do your sashing a different color, then that might be a problem. I don't know.
Okay, now I'm going to press this. See, it lays pretty flat now that it's been pressed. So,
has anyone seen Sew Terry? Yeah, she's in here somewhere.
Yeah, she is in there.
Yeah, she's in here, Denise. I tell you who I haven't seen, though, is Laura Supp.
Yeah, it might be the time of day and that, too, for her.
I'm going to send you a second email, Joyce.
I'm going to see if I can get this up.
I am going to put you back in the bedroom if you don't stop. It's not dinner time yet.
So what we're going to do is to make the Amish bar, we will cut this in half. So it shows here, that's what you call subcutting. So sew 3 strips together into 1 strip, subcut it into 2 smaller units. Okay, and then you can join those units together. Now, before I do that, I'm just curious.
Yeah, check your measurements on yours and see what happens with yours. You're using a 1/4 inch, or are you doing the scant thing?
I'm using a 1/4 inch, but maybe it's supposed to be a scant, but it's not showing up like that.
Scant. See, I'm not going to do a scant.
You can do either one. It says I came up with a measurement of 3.5, so mine's good. Mine's on.
Yeah, I'm not doing a scant.
Yeah, I just did move my needle before earlier. So now I need to take this, and I'm going to look, because I want to look and see what size block do they want me to have at the end. It says left, right, pin together. So I would cut this one in half. And I forgot to get my cutting mat over here. So I am going to, you would take your rotary cutter. Where is it? Where did I put it? Okay. I'm going to do it this way where I don't have my rotary mat next to me, but I will. So I'm just doing my scissors at this moment. Katie, I did something wrong. Hey, people, I did something wrong.
What'd you do?
Put my white in the middle.
Yeah, wait, yeah, because it is supposed to be in the middle. The white is the background, right?
See how I did this?
It's supposed to be in the middle.
I know, but look at how I did.
Can you put it up to? Oh, you have.
So I'm going to take. I'm going to take.
I see what you did. Yeah, you're supposed to do your background, then the next color, and then the next color. Yeah.
Yep. So show me the correct block.
Myra says nothing else is cut out. Has anyone? All right, let me catch up. Joyce, let me know if you can see what I sent you. Okay. Linda says, Giovanna, I already have block 1 and had to redo it as my block came up short. Yeah, see? So I don't feel like people should have to do that 1/4 inch. What you can do if you don't do, wait, let me try that again. If you choose not to do the scant, because I'm not going to do it, you can compensate when you put the sashing on. You can adjust the sashing a little bit to compensate for that, because when you get done with the whole quilt, you're not even going to notice it. I don't do scants because I don't even understand what that means, and I don't have a setting on my sewing machine that puts that needle further to the right. Okay. Sherry, it is a designer choice.
Yeah, thank you.
Did something happen to Terry?
Terry, okay?
Yes, Katie, got the first one. All right, you should be getting the second one by now.
Okay, so now that I've done, I'm going to do this the correct way. It's this will go on like this.
Doing her best.
So this is my yellow, this is my blue and white, and this is my white. So I'm just going to go ahead and sew it on.
Dark pink and light blue.
Anybody using all different colors, or?
I am. Y'all know how to find rather interesting. Yep, it's going to be interesting, all right.
We're going to get all our little bugs worked out this first
we'll
time.
get it all worked out. It'll be fine.
So now this is the way this should go, and I will press this again.
It's going to be all good. You know what I mean?
Okay. All I did was cut that in half, this strip, to get the second half of this block. I could use a glass of wine now. Sorry.
Maybe John will go get you one.
Sorry, people. Either that or Xanax, I think I need.
Hey, sometimes see, it's putting you through your paces at the beginning, so that when you get further along, you'll be a pro at it.
Oh, that's what I'm hoping for. Do it on the simple blocks.
Janice says she is starting block 1 right now.
Okay, good, Denise.
And I'm going to
remember to look at that picture, Denise, that you do it, but not like I did.
Yeah, watch out for your color setting.
Yeah, put your 2 colors together and your solid on the end. And then you can cut it in half. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to correct this one.
Okay, so we need to have background. 1, 2. Terry says, I'm going to close my eyes for a while. Be back later. Have a good day, so gals. I hope you
No
get to
problem.
feeling better, Terry. I'm going to kick you out of here if you don't stop.
Okay, let me see. I want to measure this just to see what I have. Okay, that right there is a 6.5, and I got a little bit I can trim off there. Okay, so now what I would do as I look at the picture and look how they should be together, and I'll place them the way that they should be together.
Andrea says she is not sewing along because she's going to film it. I hope that is okay.
I have no problem. And remember, this is a replay, so you're going to be able to watch the replay. Yep. But I understand you wanting to film it because you want to be able to stop and start. And at this point, I don't have timestamps, which I would like to do that.
That can be set up inside. Oh, I can tell you how to do that. So, you got a minute?
If I do it now, I'll mess up. Well, not my day.
According to this, you have it on.
The timestamp? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
So there's dots right above the top of the right-hand side of your YouTube chat. Yeah. And when you click on it, it'll show participants, timestamps, reactions, and send back. Now, I have it turned on mine.
Okay.
You might not have it turned on yours.
I should, because I kind of remember looking at it before.
Yeah.
What I do is I started my seam here and my needles down, and then I look at the end of my block and I'm holding it together because I'm doing it with no pins. I'm sorry. I should be doing it with pins so that the ones that there's nothing wrong with using pins, and I will use pins on certain blocks. But I am using, right now, I'm using my fingers to be my pin. And I'm going to sew it. Now, either don't sew over your pins if you do pins, or go very slowly because you will break a needle or whatever. Now, this one can go either way as far as pressed. And that's it. Now that block would have been very, very quickly done.
Oh, your captions are not turned on in the browser.
What did you say?
Your closed captioning is not on, so she's having trouble.
I can't get it to go on until after I go live.
You have to do it. You have to do it from your computer inside the studio.
I tried it before, and I tell it to, and it won't let me until after my live has been posted. Then I can do the closed caption.
Can you try turning it on? So you can't turn it on before you go live or after?
I've tried. It has to be after.
Once you go live, you cannot turn it on.
No,
you have to do it before you go live.
I'm gonna get my cutting mat, my little rotating cutting mat over here.
Okay, so we have 2 of those cut, and then we need to have 2 and 2. No, 2 and 1. I have to go. I'll catch the rest on replay. Bye, everyone, says Zaza. See you later, Zaza.
Bye. Yeah, for some of you, this is like a piece of cake to do. So, okay, I am just checking again. You can't see it in the screen, but because I don't want to be moving the screen up and down. I'm very close to being, yeah, 6.5. Most of it is 6.5. So I'm not gonna square these up because it's not part of another unit within the block.
Yeah.
I'll wait because then at the end, when we get all our blocks, we may take our smallest block and go from there. So block number 1, done. Put that there.
That didn't take long.
It's been a lot faster if I hadn't had to rip it out.
Yeah, but it's okay. It's usually me making those kind of mistakes.
Hey, that's just the way it goes.
Yeah.
I'm
It
trying to get back on
sure is.
YouTube so I can see it. I got to get out of this to. It don't want to give YouTube don't want to give me that screen, the fresh screen. That's okay. So anyhow, any questions?
Yeah. Anyone got a question? Please post in the chat.
I'll put this over this way. Okay,
Denise says, woohoo!
block 2 is just basically, again,
Strips.
I put my label on it, my pre-cut. And let's see, what do they want us to do here?
Joe,
Okay, you're gonna go.
One
What?
done. How many more? 3 more. But you only do 1 of each. The rail fence is 1.5. Oops.
Let me see, how many blocks of these do they want us to make here? Construction. It says make us. Okay, I'm gonna lay out my 1 strip. Okay, and I'm gonna look at the picture again to make sure that it's laying out the way it should. And it is. Now it tells me to sew these together, the 3, and then make a second identical strip set with the remaining strips, because these are the remaining strips. You had cut 2 of each size. So I'm going to go ahead, and it's exactly what we did before, other than you just want it to go in the right.
Donna says, I have 2 chats showing up in 2 places. That's because she's running a vertical and a horizontal screen, and she's running Facebook.
Okay, so I started that, and I'm going to come down here, make sure that those are lined up, line up here. If you need to use a pen, use a pen. Okay. Now I'm just finger pressing this at this point just to get it out of the way. I'll lay this over top of the pink.
2 of those.
Yeah, if anybody wants to be cutting theirs while we're doing this, you can too.
That would be a good idea.
Because you're going to always listen. Okay, so now I'm matching that back up at the end, making sure that it's lined up here. Okay. And I will do this. Now this one needs to go this way. Now I'm doing it to the side, but you can open up your seams. It's what you prefer, your preference. Okay, so let's get another one, and we want it to be in the same orientation as the first one. Hope everybody's having a good good Sunday. Yeah, I got it on high speed here. And then I'm going to go ahead and I will press this back here out of my way, put this on, match it up.
I have always sewn over pins. I just do it slowly and with a lot of care, says Giovanna.
Yeah. If I need to, like sometimes, like if you're doing a diagonal seam, I like to keep that pin in, but I go very slow.
And then Giovanna says her day is nearly over, but it was good. Thank you. Thanks, Sherry.
sorry, Giovanna, that I didn't. You didn't get more time in. That we had some technical issues, but that's this week. Okay, I'm going to press this.
Sometimes stuff happens.
Now, a lot of times when you're pressing, in case somebody don't know, you can set your seams. And what you do is set your seams. I would lay my iron on here.
Bed.
And then I'd open it up and press it out and do the same there. It's like seating your threads.
Okay, so we have 2 of these.
Alrighty, so I have these. And let me see what they want me to do now. We did strip piecing again.
It is okay, Sherry. I will watch till I fall asleep, she says.
I have no problem with that.
That's a good way to fall asleep, listening to quilting.
Okay, they want me to cut these in half so I can have the 4 quadrants. So I will do that. I'll take this on over. Where's my, there it is. One thing I want to say is that when you're cutting these and you're going to line it up, cut it in the middle, when you put your ruler down, see how you have the lines on here? Lay it on one of these lines and so that you know that you're not off center or anything like that.
It's actually a good idea. Supposed to be 2 of these.
Let's see.
Okay, so we've got this one, this one, this one, but I'm still missing one.
Okay. Now, hopefully these may not match up exactly because I didn't, square this ends off, but I can do that. So now I'm going to look at the picture that they show. Right here. So Joyce might be able to see. And this is what we did. This is what I just got done doing. Now they're going to have, for the rail fence, you are turning them different ways. You can see this. You can see how it's turned different ways. That's why they call it the rail fence. So I like to lay mine out again, how it should be. And this, if you look at the picture again, it shows you. Can you see that okay? Yeah. It shows you how to lay it out. Okay, so that's done. I'm going to take these two top pieces. I don't have seams to match because the seams are going in two different ways. I'm going to lay this one over top of this one just so it's ready. If you need to pin, feel free to pin. And I like to a lot of times I do my pins this way. That way I know that I can take them out as I go along.
Yeah. Giovanna says today she altered her daughter's dress.
Her daughter's?
Yeah, so daughter's dress, yeah.
Okay, now what I'm going to do is what they call chain sewing. I got to make sure I have this, or I moved this, so I got to make sure I still have it oriented the way it should be. It is. It's easy to turn your blocks. And this time, and so chain piecing is where you put them in one right after another of the same. Now this one I didn't pin. And this one's going to be just a little bit bigger than the other one because I hadn't squared it up ahead of time, or cut off evened up the edges. Okay, so I have this like this. So what I want to do is I open this up. One seam will go to the left and one seam will go to the right. And I'm going to press that. Now, if this little thing gets in your way and it bothers you, just cut it off if you want. But now I can flip this and see how they're going two different ways.
Yep.
That's how it's your seeding. I forgot what we call it now. So I'm just making sure that I have it right in there. I can feel it. It like snugs. Then I put a pin in, and you can see how if I put a pin in this way, I can go over it easier. Then I'm going to match these up. Now this one's a little longer, maybe a little longer but it'll trim up at the size it needs to be. I think I'll start with it this way. Now, if you have some ease or whatever on the bottom of your on your block, and you need to ease that in, if you put that down, see how I'm kind of lifting it a little bit. If you put that down towards the feed dogs moves it.
Raven says you're a good teacher.
Thank you.
And Joe agrees with her.
I needed that. I needed some love.
You're doing fine. You're doing real good.
Now, this is it. And see how they're absolutely not absolutely perfect, but you can't tell. I'm happy with it. And that. So what I'll do is I can press it to one side, or I can open these seams up if I choose. if I feel like, oh, this is going to get bulky, especially if you're working on, let's say you're doing a rail fence quilt, then I would say it would be good, and a lot of times, to open up your seams to press, so that because now then you're going to have seams going into each other. But how you avoid that being a real problem is you just have to pay attention to which way you press them. If you're going to go from to press your seams all to one side for each block, then I'm going to press this.
I only showed them the one block, right?
I think so. Yeah, you didn't show this one.
I'll show the rail fence when you get yours done.
Okay, I just did just show you that you can press it open if you want. Some people feel it weakens the seams, but you can always go a little bit shorter stitch length. If you I'm checking my stitch length there. If you do open seams like this, you could go down a millimeter. So this is block number, I hope I got that right, number 2. And we'll stop a second and see if there's any questions or any comments. If anybody, and I got to get something to drink here.
Let's see. So far, everybody's agreeing with Raven's comment.
Oh, that's sweet of you. Thank you.
I think you're doing a terrific job.
Aw, thanks, Katy. Okay. Clean up my area. Get my pins put back. Anybody cutting their blocks today?
Just realized no one was getting any of my comments, said Joyce.
And she was in the wrong chat.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what happens. It's confusing with that being like that. Okay, I'm going to put the lid on this, hoping I don't need it again. But, that's famous last words. So, this is my 9 patch.
Good.
Oh, did you show your rail fence, Katy?
No, not. I was going to do it after you showed yours.
Oh, you can. I did. You can.
Here's mine.
I want to see your oh, that's pretty colors.
So you probably already figured out this is block 1. You probably figured out now what color I'm using for background.
Okay, the blue.
The dark, that is not black. It is navy blue.
Okay.
It'll be the first time I do an entire quilt in a dark background. Bed. It is not time to eat yet. Bed. Go on.
Mm-hmm. Be good.
Okay, Joyce, I was just making sure.
Chicken.
Because I sent 2 emails. I hope it helps. If not, email me back and tell me you can't see it. And I was having trouble with the scanner, so.
No, I had to restart it. Whole stream. We were about 20 minutes late.
Very bright. Yep, it's going to be in your. You know me. I'm going to be different. Let me explain about how I'm doing my colors. Those of you who have the book, look at your 9 pat. No, wait, we'll go back to the Amish bar. If you go back to the Amish bar, because you have your book, you'll see how they used a light blue and a yellow. All I did was take a batik that had yellow and light blue for the 2 colors, and since I'm doing a dark background, which is navy blue, and then on the rail fence, you look at that, they had red and pink. I'm using a darker, that you see how I use a darker similar color and with the lighter pink. So I'm kind of following the book. It's just not going to look the same.
And that's one thing that's nice is this is your quilt.
Yeah.
People
So
are
you
going to
can
do
be
it.
creative while kind of following. If you're wanting to stick within the color range, just look at what you have in your stash and you don't have to be perfectly close to that color range. Right?
Right. You can change it up.
Yep. Hi Rita. It's good to see you. Rita, if you would send me your address, I want to send something to you. Just saying.
Hey, I got on the live now on YouTube. I was able to. I had to completely go. Maybe. See which one I have. Okay. Man, it shows four. It shows 4 lights up there on my screen here. Yeah, just give me.
You follow directions? Boy, I'm going to have to put my hand on your forehead to see if you're sick if you follow directions.
Who's that?
Rita.
Oh,
because she don't follow directions. She just does her own thing, which is okay. She does her own thing.
I think that what you did, Rita, was really pretty.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so you showed your other block too, Katy, the roll fence. Yes, you did.
Yeah, do you want me to show it again?
Yeah, if you want. Or did you do the 9 patch yet?
I'm working on the 9 patch right now.
Okay.
Because it kind of like hold it off until you got caught up.
Okay.
Plus, I was having a little bit of an issue because I discovered I didn't have. You guys, this gives a new meaning to doing scrappy because I'm realizing I'm running out of some of my scrap colors. Like yellow is one of them.
Oh man.
Yeah. It's like, this is not good. I can't believe I've used.
Thank you, Rita. Yeah.
I'm like, this is really not cool. Nora, night.
Well, what we'll do is we'll start block 3. That's called the 9 patch because there's 9 patches in this. Again, each page will show you the information. It tells you what size block you want it to be, unfinished and finished. It'll give you your cutting directions again. And again, white fabric, they're referring to your background. Katy's doing the dark, and I'm doing like a cream. Somebody may be doing a yellow. And so it'll tell you what you need to cut in that background fabric. And then it goes in and it'll name the fabrics like fabric A2, fabric A8. And I'll tell you why they did that is because they used Liberty fabrics.
Yep.
And if you can see this, okay. And this is the color way that she went. And this was like her A1, A2, or B4, like that. What I did when I cut my fabrics out, I kind of looked and thought, well, what do I have in my stash that this goes, that I can use these with, or what do I want to use with it? And so I then knew as I was cutting what they were going to be in my fabrics. So like again, A2 here, this is this color. It's referring to, well, I don't know if you can see that. It's referring to this color. You see that you only need one of the blue, so it's doing this. So if you have different colors, you're going to have your center be different than your others, and this is going to be your background. So they want you to cut 2 of the of these. I don't know. Wait, that doesn't 2. Oh, I know why. Because we're strip piecing. See, I do it. You know, it's like you read it and you thinking, okay, why do they want me only cut 2 when I need 4? You know, it's because we're strip piecing it like we had done on the previous blocks. Or maybe when you get really quilting or sewing, you may cut blocks individually. But you can tell that if you had a lot of blocks, a lot of 9 patches, 4 patches, that you could do them in a strip. And then that way it saves you a lot of seams, meaning you would do the whole strip instead of, like, if it's a 6 patch, and then you would cut it into the lengths, the widths that you needed. So it can be time saving there. So what they want me to do is they want us to go ahead and sew those together, and it shows you each step. So if a person is a visual person, this is a good book because it does have a lot of visuals. So I'm going to get my fabric out here. Let's see. This is my blue. I can move these for now so that it doesn't conflict with your vision here. So here's my center. I'm just going to put that there for the moment. And this is let's see, what number did I decide this one was going to be? This is my 8. Yes. Duh. Oh, there it is. Okay. So I am going to do this. I'm going to put this over here out of my way. I know I'm looking a little confused. I am, because I don't do strip piecing in this small of a strip. You know, I would have done the blocks, but I do strip piecing in the whole with the fabric. And this is going to be here, and I'm just going to lay these here, and we'll do it as we go along.
Ooh, I think this one's going to look a little bit dark. We'll see what you guys think when I get it sewn together.
So I'm going to put this over top here. Yeah, it's a little weird sewing these together in strips like this.
Yep.
And it'd be small strips. Okay. And I will, again, I'm going away from the reason why you go away from your light fabric most of the time, I mean, it's not like a rule. It's a guideline. It's something that we follow 99% of the time. But it's because your other fabric could shadow through your light fabric. Okay.
Hello, Gladys.
Yeah, Katy?
I was just saying hi to Gladys. She just came in.
Okay. Hi, Gladys.
Okay, do you have permanent markers? No, I was looking for. I went in the store the other day looking for a black Sharpie pen or black permanent magic marker. There's no such animal.
You couldn't get a black magic marker?
No, there's none of that in the store.
What did they do for kids for school and
I
stuff?
don't know. I mean, when we lost our office supply store, we lost access to a whole lot of things.
So put this on top of here.
I'm sure if I lived in Nuke, I'd have access to it, but I don't live in Nuke.
They might, Denmark might send stuff to the school for that, I don't learning period.
Yeah, because you used to get, those, they're not poster boards, they're display boards that you can make design boards out of.
Yeah.
When they had the office supply here, they had those, but at the time I didn't have a YouTube channel, And now I could use those boards for making design boards with, my own design boards. Because have you seen the price of design boards these days?
No, because
Oh
I
my
make mine.
God. Yeah, they're like highway robbery.
Wow.
So I thought, well, maybe I can make my own, but I can't get my hands on any. So when I'm in Denmark, I'm going to go some home.
All right. So now this, if you could see, I sewed my cream onto my center square.
I don't know the answer to that one, Raven.
What was the question?
She says hardware store contractors need permanent markers. Yeah, I don't know the answer to that one. I haven't been out to Stark in forever. So I don't know if they sell those or not. I know they sell pencils, the carpenter's pencils. I've seen those, but I don't think I've ever seen what you're talking about. I could send you some fabric dyes if you want. Okay.
What
Katy,
they want? Let me see. I'm sorry, Katie. They want me to subcut this into in half, so I get the other sides for this. So, go ahead.
Rita checking. Oh my gosh. It's too warm in this house. I don't see an email from Rita. Rita, did you make sure that you put Living Dot Greenland 2011? There is a Rita said she just sent 2 emails. I haven't received them. But, emails can be slow today.
Okay.
She is taping or gluing batting or fleece to a cardboard side board. Yeah, right now I use cardboard. They just wear out fast.
Now the foam boards work pretty good.
Yeah, the foam boards last a long time. Right now I've got cardboard, but they do wear out fast. See if taping or gluing batting. Because that's what I'm doing right now. It's just using cardboard until I can do something about it.
That works, though.
Yeah, it gets me by until, something better presents itself. That's why I don't complain too much.
Okay, so if you see a mistake, it's because I made a mistake. But I wasn't going to recut the fabric at this point. I'll recut it later. I cut it in the wrong direction. Yeah, it was. This is how it's supposed to be, and you would cut down the middle. I did it the other way. Now my seams are going different directions again, so they nest. That's the word I was looking for earlier, is nesting. Then you can put your pin in. If you're a pinner, you just line those seams right up. And if you want to double check those, is that you can double check them by, it should come out, if it comes in, goes in this way, on the other side, it should come out there. That way you know they got it lined up. Now this is going to be funky because I lost some of my seam. But I'm doing it just to show you. Don't do as I do, do as I say. That old adage. That's why it's like this. Oh, we'll let Katy show her block.
Yeah, hang on. I'm about to put the other side on. Hang on a seckie.
I'm fiddling with this. It's not going to work.
TV boxes make great design boards. But my TV one, what's left of, I did have two big design boards from when we bought that big 65-inch TV that we got. But one of them finally bit the dust, and the other one is getting close to being ready to bite the dust. And then I'll be like, out of luck. So I'm pinning my other side on now, and then I'll sew it.
Yeah, you can demo what you're doing if you want. Since I messed up on my block.
Yeah, I don't have the other camera up, remember?
Yeah, that's right.
Because the cell phone keeps crapping out on me because it gets too hot.
So what we're doing is we're just matching up our seams again with our pins. And then we'll do the other side.
I guess I could use the cell phone. Hadn't occurred to me, but I could always use my cell phone.
Now see, I'm going very slow over that pin. And I didn't pin it here, so I'll just line it back up. I can take that pin out or go very, very slowly.
Joe says, that's what happens on a live stream. Just do what I say. Don't watch what I'm doing.
I know.
That's a good one.
I am human.
We all make mistakes, especially on lives.
Yep. Well, this one's really funky, but hey, you'll get the concept.
But I think it's a great learning tool for people when they see you make a mistake and then fix a mistake, because then they learn how to fix it themselves, you know?
Yeah. No, I gotta measure this. I have to see if it measures out right even. It may. I may just leave it. Ooh, just about. So anyhow, I do have a little dimple here. I won't read this. I'll redo this part here.
So I have a question. How many of you, when you're making blocks and you get your block finished, do you actually measure your finished block? Or measure any parts of it once you've done your cutting and you're sewing everything together? How many of you actually measure each step? You're looking at someone who never does until the end, and then if it looks weird, then I might do it.
Yeah, I do. I measure. Like if there's different aspects of it, I will.
Patience is a virtue, says Myra. I am working on block 4 and have sewn sets upside down. Oh no.
Hey, welcome to the club.
Myra says she measures it all. And Rita says, measuring? What is that? See, I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't. If it looks like it's too small or something, I'll measure it and check it. But if it looks okay, I'll leave it alone.
Let's see. Now I got to make sure I got this.
All right. Y'all want to see my 9 patch?
Yeah. I want to see how it's done right.
Hey, I'm not perfect. Don't anyone think I'm trying to make this perfect, because I'm not.
That's okay.
And this is the first time I've tried nesting seams instead of Normally, the back
Oh,
will all be open seam. This is the back. Look, they're nested.
very good.
Let me press it.
Okay, so I kept the labels on this next one, the checkerboard. So because I had so many different fabrics, I wouldn't necessarily remember how I wanted it. So I kept my little tag on it. So I'm looking at the picture in the book at the first upper right, and it says A1. So I need an A1 with my background fabric. I'm going to move this on over this way a little bit.
Okay, Rita, I was waiting for the email to come. It hadn't come when I last looked.
Okay, I'm going to do the A4.
Unless it's in the spam folder. It's not
And
in
I'm
the spam
in the
folder.
A6. I'm just going to move these down a little bit here. I like to lay out my blocks, lay out how I'm supposed to have them, and then I make my mistakes. Oh, well, it is what it is. Okay, now A7 is here. I'm going to put this down here, and this goes with it. And AA.
Myra says she's tried hard not to curse this year. Yep, that isn't working right now. Oh no.
You
Rita,
just
the email still hasn't come.
Yeah, you just stop and
breathe.
Yeah, breathe. And like this one block that I messed up, I went ahead and sewed it. Now I won't keep it that way. I'll redo it. But I was going to do it today. While we were doing this.
Wow, there's lots of 5-inch blocks, isn't there?
So what you're going to do is when you're constructing this, you want to sew your backgrounds to the 6 colors that they're showing. That would be number 1 step. It's still considered strip piecing. Then the fun part is going to be deciding, okay, what color is what? What is it now? So I'll move this.
It gives a great picture on the book.
It does. It does.
Up at the top right, or before you start cutting strips, it gives a really great picture.
I have to just, I'm going to have to, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to look at it and make sure I have it. I'm cutting it the correct way.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got these. I'm going to leave this. Okay, so I'm going to sew this. And leave my little tag on. Just so I know. And I am going to chain sew. So the next color that I had out was my A4. That's what I chose. You may choose a different sequence of how you want to sew yours together. And I just kept that right in my sewing machine. Once I get that locked under my needle here, then I make sure I get it all nice and straight.
I need to see what this looks like in the camera. Oh, they're the same.
So go ahead and just sew your pieces together here. Now, if you have, if you can get a hold of Katy and I on our community channel, on my Discord channel also. There's the link. If you have any questions when you're off of here, you can email us. But don't be afraid to ask any questions.
Man, this iron is really hot tonight.
You're warm. You said it was warm in there.
It is warm in this house. It's making my head swim.
Are you drinking water?
Probably not drinking enough, but I probably also need to open the darn door
Yeah.
because it's making me feel sick to my stomach.
Hi, Carissa. Hi, Lori. I don't mean to ignore anybody.
Yeah, me neither. I'm just trying to get these colors in line with each other.
Okay, now I got my last strip set. Okay, and I'll put this together.
You're going to have yours done before I ever get mine cut, I think. Because this is the one I don't have cut.
No, I'll have to look at. I have to look at the layout and make sure I got that right.
And I need to get the chat where I can see it again.
Y'all will see us thinking things through because we're
Joe
doing
says,
this.
Stop ignoring me.
Yeah, we're doing this with you.
And Joyce says, is this once a month or every Sunday? As far as I know, it's every Sunday, correct?
Yes, it's every Sunday.
But you have all week to get 4 blocks done.
Right. So what you'll do is for the following week, for next week, you'll cut, we're doing 1 through 4. You will cut 5 through, what is it? You'll cut 4 more blocks.
When you get to the more technical stuff, are you going to slow down on that part?
Yes.
Because I can't,
yes, there is going to be times.
Stuff, it's going to be like.
Yes, there's going to be times that we're not going to be able to get 4 blocks done.
Yeah.
You know? So, yeah, that's like this. This is doable. Now I'm going to go ahead and press these all. I think they want me to do it the same way. It says.
Are these really 1.5?
What?
Yeah, they are 1.5. Wow. Okay.
Getting my strings out of here.
I'm like, wait a minute. But all of them are 5 inches long, but they're the other. Okay, got it.
Okay. I'm kind of looking at the diagram too at this point, just to know.
Yeah, I'm making sure I'm not doing a bad thing here.
Now I'm going to press. No, that's weird. Yeah, I'm going to press these to the color, but I want to see what size that they want me to trim this. Okay. 1.5 by. Okay, so 1.5 inch.
Yeah. Yep, it's 1.5, not 2.5 like the other one was.
Okay, and we should get 3 out of this. Okay, I'm going to try one just to.
Yeah. All right, let's get this cut.
I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Now this would be my cutting board, okay?
Rita says, oh, come on. You should be able to just whip out 10 blocks in 15 minutes. Now going to hide behind Joe. Ha ha. You are too funny.
See how I did my ruler? It's like, because I got a straight line here. And this should be straight. So if I'm supposed to have it at 1.5 inches, as far as, this, do I have that right? Yes. 1.5 inches this way. Yeah. And then if I cut 3. Okay.
Okay, we got this one cut. So this is gonna have like little mini checkerboards.
It is. All those little mini seams.
Yeah. It's gonna be like, oh, it's going to be tiny. Tiny
It'll be
little
cute.
box. And super cute. Yep. Yeah, are we supposed to in the background? Oh, you need, oh my God, I need 6 of those?
Out of that strip I just cut, this is how much I had left after I cut what they wanted me to.
Yep.
So, okay, then I guess I'm safe to go ahead and press these other ones and get cutting them.
I'm getting tired of having dull rotary cutters that don't last. I just put a new blade in this dumb thing.
Your rotary cutter?
Yeah, these blades are not staying sharp for very long these days.
Mm. Oh, you know why? You do?
No.
Do you use the same rotary cutter for paper piecing as you do regular cutting?
Yeah.
Designate one for paper piecing and one for regular cutting. It's
Okay.
it's the paper that's dulling it fast.
It's driving me nuts because it's not like blades are cheap, you know?
Right. That way you know that it'll last longer, but you know, you're designating one for
Yeah,
the other.
that makes sense. Very annoying for sure, for sure.
Yeah, it's not fun when that happens.
Like, especially when you're trying to hurry up and get something done.
You're good.
It's like, I only have one more block to do, and it's taking me forever because I have to cut them. Because I didn't get this particular block cut. I've had a full day on my plate today, let me tell you.
I know you have. Now, did you meet with Teresa today?
Teresa's after you.
After me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, after me.
Yeah, because well, wait a minute. What time is it?
Well, it's 10 after 5, so what's good is that we'll be in a good position.
Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If she goes live, it'll be at 9 o'clock my time.
Okay.
Giovanna says, cut up some aluminum foil with the dull blade. It will sharpen it. Okay, I'll try that.
It doesn't hurt nothing for the...
No, it doesn't. If it'll work. And I have big rolls of aluminum foil because I bought them by the, I bought the, what do you call them, restaurant kind?
Yeah.
That, has big, huge rolls. Because I am not going to pay highway price for the small rolls of aluminum foil, especially when I'm using it a lot. I'm always using aluminum foil for something. And I have a glare on this ruler. Why do I have a glare on this ruler? Why? Oh, why? Must it be this way?
Remember, if you have questions, speak up.
You never know what kind of answer you're going to get. Sorry, I'm now being silly.
You never know.
Rita says, I tried that, Giovanna, and to me, it did not seem to sharpen it.
Huh.
How many of these do we need in the background again? 6.
How many what? How
many of these strips, these small strips?
Well, we have 6.
So it looks like I need to make me 2, 4, 5. I need one more.
Okay, because 6 total.
Yeah. And I bet you, I'm lucky. Oh, this one piece was on the fold, which means I'll get another piece out of it. I was about to say, oh no, I got to go cut a strip.
Here's my other. Let's see what color that is. I'm keeping them color coordinated here. Part of it is just being organized of it when you're doing it too. Like what works for you. What what I say may not work for you,
Yep.
but it works for me. So I'm just sharing with what works for me.
What I love is that we all have something to contribute that might help someone else out.
I know.
And I think that's the best ever thing. Maybe one thing won't work for one person, but it might help another. And because
Right.
we're such a big community, like I keep telling everybody, a community can move mountains.
Trying to explain something, someone else could do it and it
Yeah,
clicks.
exactly. Or they might have a different way of doing it that makes better sense to someone's brain.
Yeah.
Because I know one thing, there's times when I think my brain is dead. Especially when I'm running on zero sleep.
Yeah. Are you eating?
I ate a little bit earlier today, but not much. I looked at the refrigerator and I'm like, uh-oh, I forgot to take something out to cook.
Uh-oh.
But I could potentially, because I bought a whole ribeye day before yesterday, I could potentially cut open that big, huge meat, cut a steak off of it, freeze the rest of it, finish butchering it and put it in the freezer, and go flop that ribeye steak on the grill and eat that. And that's probably what's going to end up happening. I'm going to cut me a steak and then cut some more steaks and leave the rest of it as a roast and throw that bad boy in the freezer. Because I bought a premium one this go around.
I'm going to show you guys a little secret, but please do it on a test. A test strip. Don't, because I don't want you to mess up your fabrics. But I've been cutting these individually. But you can nest two of these together and see how that, as long as you can feel that they nested. And then you can square off, trim this off a little bit if you need to. As long as this is locked into each other, you can cut your pieces and get two at a time.
Wait, I lost. Say that again.
Okay. Let's say, think of a long strip that you have two long strips and you're doing a strip set. And you're doing this, but you're doing it in a bigger way.
Okay. Yeah, when you're doing multiple ones.
Yeah. I see how I have this opposite. I laid one on top of the other.
Yeah.
And it's, color here and then in color over here. I laid it and then I could feel whether or not those seams locked in like they do when you're nesting your seams. You can nest these and then cut your pieces that you need.
Okay, now
and that way you're cutting two at a time. But if you've never done it before and this is your good fabric, do it on something. Do a little sample up for yourself.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Total sense. Y'all, I'm going to give y'all a new meaning to colorful. This one's going to be an interesting block, I think. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm using batiks. I'm sort of following what they use for colors or something close enough to it. It may not be exactly what you see in the book because they're using tilde fabric, but I think you're going to get the idea when you see this one.
Yeah, but you're going to have fun surprises there.
I think so too. It'll either look great or it's going to suck. One of the two.
No, it'll look good.
I don't think it's going to suck though.
Okay, let me get my
I do think that this one's a little bit dark, don't you?
Let me see.
It looks a little bit dark, but it's okay.
I gotta bring you up a little. I can't get you up there higher. No, it's fine. Because it's darker than the red.
Yep.
And the red's darker than the blue.
Yep. One thing I'll have to be mindful with on this sew along is not to use any dark blues, because it will just bleed right into the background. Yeah, because I know I've seen people do that, and I'm like, you can't see the other color. So I'll be using everything that I like. Contrast is what I'm getting at. So I'm gonna try to make sure I stick to the contrast part of it. For the most part, anyway. I do think there needs to be some yellow in here at some point. More yellow at some point.
This is my purple.
I need more yellow.
This is my green.
Yellow.
Okay, so here's my colors, how they have them laid out again. So this is the fun part. We're gonna do it in one. We're actually making 6 patches, so we're gonna do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these, 3 of these sewn together. I'll show you here in a second. Yeah, they get flipped and.
Rita says, okay, going to find directions. Says, I do not understand what Sherry just said.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain is stuck on making templates.
What part is it that she didn't? This part of putting the 2 together, the strip pieces. I think
that's what got her confused. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Sometimes some. Yeah.
Think of having 2 long strips that you cut a background, and you cut a background and a color, and you have 2 strips of that same. It doesn't have to even be the same.
Yep.
And you always press towards the color part and away from the background. So if you lay them on top of each other with a color on top and the background on the bottom, the first layer, and then the other one you lay it kissing each other, and it's the opposite. It's where the background would be on top and the color. The seams nest in with each other. Then you can, if they're nested good and you keep yourself straight, like I would do it on the sewing line, would keep my ruler gauged to the sewing line, not to the edge of the strip, because that can vary, but the sewing line should be true. And then as you can move it, like if you have to cut 2.5-inch strips, you would cut 2.5-inch strips, then 2.5 and 2.5, and all the way along there is your sewn line. So you can make sure you have a line on your ruler lining up with that sew line. That way you know that you're not going crooked at all with your pieces. But it's a time saver when you're doing a lot of the same thing.
I think I've done that a couple times myself.
Yeah.
On long strips. Really long ones.
Okay.
But it was a long time ago, so I haven't done any recent, come to think of it, I don't think.
I think this is the purple. I'm trying to decide how this. They're messing with my head. They're messing with my head with this.
Yep. It's like, oh no.
Okay. So I'm looking. I'll do this. Okay, I'm looking at this. And this is like the 6 quadrants I was talking about. But now I'm going to break it down even more. And I'm going to break it down to where I'm working on 3. I'm going to put 3 together. The 3 that I want, that is my colors that I need. Then I'll do another 3, and so on and so forth. If you see arrows, the arrows is representing which way to press your seam to. Okay? And they're showing it that you press to the center. which doesn't make sense in one way.
She says, bueno, not a margarita.
You know why it doesn't make sense? If I press this all to the center, let me see. If I pressed everything to the center, this would be to the center. This would be to the center. Nice. You know what? I think they had this wrong. You can press your top ones going in, your other ones going out. This one going in. If you press every one of them this way, you're not going to nest any seams.
Yep. So I have a feeling I'm going to be doing open seams on this part of it.
Okay. Yeah. And you know,
because there's so many seams real in this smaller part, it might be easier to just do open seams.
That's a very good idea.
Yeah, I think it is, because then you won't have to worry about
that.
These are
so tiny that the bulk, but you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at these three here, and I'm going to lay them out and sew them, and then that'll be done. Which
I think I. You know what I just did?
What?
Oh my gosh! Check it out, Sherry. Look, I have two backgrounds sewed to the front.
Oh, I did that the other day.
Yeah, that's why the sewing machine was sounding kind of weird.
I did that the other day. I sewed two things.
Yeah, time to rip this off so I can. I was wondering why I came up one short. I'm like, uh-oh. Now I know why. That's hilarious.
Now you can either do a pin, or I'm letting my fingers be my pin, which that's being brave.
Yep. Be careful.
And let's see how I did there. It's matching it.
I wonder
Look at that.
I wonder if Georgia got any snow.
I think they did.
If they did, I hope Thomas got outside with Blaze to make a snowman.
I think they did.
I hadn't called them today. I need to check on them.
Everybody doing okay in there?
I know Florida looked like they were going to have a deep freeze for at least a couple days.
Florida was? Yeah, we're all.
Yeah, they weren't going to get snow. They were just going to get deep freeze temperatures. I think it's weird that you guys are colder than. It's weird that everyone's half the states are colder than I am. It's so weird.
I know. And they talked about something else coming through in February.
Yeah. The polar vortex is going to be split apart again, and y'all are going to get another Arctic blast while we're over here feeling like it's springtime. It does feel like springtime outside. It really does. And that's why the inside of my house feels so warm. Where is my tweezers at? Darn it. Nikolai said it was even very warm up in Nuke.
Wow. That's more.
Yeah, and when he was doing the tour of the ship, on my live yesterday, and he was showing everybody the inside of the ship, and when he come on the outside so they could see the outside view of the ship, there was no snow on the harbor at all. It's the craziest thing. And Nuke should be covered in snow by now. So I think this is becoming a trend. Which is, it's very interesting. Joyce says it's 53 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And Cindy says, yes, here in Florida it's 25. See, she's 25 and I'm, we dropped down a little bit. Now we're below freezing for right now. We're 30 now. Earlier we were 38. We must be going to get, maybe we're going to get a little bit of a wind from the north. We'll see. I told Nikolai, I said, I really want to turn the thermostat down. And he's like, don't.
Why? Because he's afraid it'll get too hard to get back up.
Yeah, if we turn it down, it'll make, and then a cold blast comes rolling back in, it'll drop the temperature on this side of the house. The bedrooms, the sides that the bedrooms are on, that never really ever gets cold, but it's this side of the house that does, that faces the north. And it takes a while for the flooring to catch up when that happens. And right now the floors are in doing their job. I even saw Nora panting yesterday because it's so warm in here.
Yeah, she's acclimated to that.
Yeah. She's like, Mom, it's hot in here.
Okay, let's see. Get this lined up. We still have you guys in here with us? We still have them in here with us?
Yeah, they're
Joyce
still here.
Rita
So, Rita says, y'all can keep the cold stuff. I'll stick with the 85-degree Fahrenheit temperatures. And then Joyce says, it's been the strangest weather for Wyoming this year. And Rita says, I can deal with the heat better than the cold.
Yeah.
So that's where they are. They're talking.
Okay.
Hey, those of you who are sewing these blocks, where are you guys at on your blocks? Tell me and Sherry where you are on them. Let us know. And have you figured out where you're going to have them send the pictures?
Oh, no. You can send the, do you want to, you can send, should we do your Facebook?
They can send it to, so they have 4 avenues actually.
Yeah.
They can send it, go to your community tab, and I think you got to go through community something if you're using your phone. It's easier to use your phone because you can actually drop pictures. I discovered you can't use the community thing on someone else. So if I went onto your YouTube channel to share a picture with my laptop, it won't let me, but I can do it with my phone. So if you're using your phone, you can dump pictures of your blocks on Sherry's community tab. If you don't use your phone, then you can either take them and dump them on my Greenland Quilter Facebook group, or you can email them. Can they email you with them?
Yeah. Sherry,
you can email Sherry.
Sherry Yurton at gmail.com.
Yep. Linda says, I'm eating dinner right now, but I stopped on block number 5. I'll start up after coffee. She's on a roll.
Hey, you're ahead of us.
Yeah, she is ahead of us.
That's okay.
She's going pretty good.
Yes.
And Joyce says, can't see till I get to the library tomorrow to print it out tomorrow. So I'll start then. I was trying to scan that stuff and the scanner was giving me trouble. And someone keeps texting me. Who's texting me?
I'm just laying these all out the way that I need them to be to work for me. Okay. I'm just going to go for it here.
Nikolai says they're sailing north. That means they're going to go up where it's cold.
Do they normally fish in the north?
They sail up north too. But before they took this load in, this go around, they were down south around Pamoot and between Pamoot and Nuke. So they may be going up to Disco Bay or somewhere like that. I'll know more when he lets me know where they finish or where they end up at. Joyce says, read that one. And then Cindy says, I'm on the same block and using Tilda fabric, which is less than Liberty fabric. And then Janice says she's finishing up block number 4.
All right, girl.
All right, you go, girl.
making these blocks, them showing us how to do these blocks, and them being so small is
Yep.
time consuming here.
Mm-hmm. But they're going to be worth the work.
They're going to be pretty.
Yes, they are. Are you planning on setting up a Facebook group?
Like,
well, hey,
well,
why,
I have
why not,
I
why
have
not?
sure you're my quilting world.
Yeah, and the other thing is why not? Do you have a link in the bot for your Discord?
Yeah, it's actually in the description that they can click on it.
Okay, because they actually can share if they use Discord, they could do that too.
Yeah,
because I know some of them don't use Facebook.
Yeah, and I do have a thing to where it says Alice in Wonderland, the sew-alongs.
Okay, that means I need to post my pictures over there too. Then
Mm.
I mean, I can post them. I'll post them in mine too. But what I mean, I'll share them over on yours too,
so they can see.
Yeah, so they can see the different variations and how it looks.
Okay, did I get that? That's right. And what did I do with that? This goes in. This one's going out.
Okay, now let me get these fever pressed open, and then I can press them, and I'll be ready to cut them and start sewing them together. What do you think? Won't that be great?
Yep. We're doing good.
Yeah, we're doing. I think we're doing pretty good. Yeah, we are. We're doing real good.
30 minutes of time.
Yeah, that little glitch at the beginning, but it's okay. Now it's all good.
I'm doing the 4th quadrant now of that.
I'm opening up the seams, and then I'll press it, put the iron on them one more time, and then I can start cutting them. Coffee sounds good right now, says Joe. You having trouble over there?
Who? Me?
Yeah.
Nope. Just concentrating. It's working. I had to rethread my machine. It came out.
I'm definitely going to go by the store where I bought my sewing machine when we go to Denmark, because I want to see I want to talk to see if she'll let me talk to the service guy, and maybe he can walk me through how to service my sewing machine.
That would be great,
wouldn't it? Because and then I wouldn't have to risk putting it in the mail,
Right. Okay, I got that. Oh, this is gonna be cute. Oh wait, why are these two the same? These two are the same. Shouldn't be the same.
Put something next to each other.
I'll just switch them around. I'll just switch my blocks around.
Switcheroos.
Let me see. I can put this in here if I want. See, this is what you do. You can just change things up if you have to.
Yep. And we're supposed to cut them how? Let's see.
An inch and a half or something like that.
I'm thinking that's inch and a half probably. Let's see, where does it say it at? I know
that will work. Yes, this will work.
So then cut each strip set at what you just said. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we're supposed to get 2 out of each one, or 3 out of each one?
I think 3. You should be able to get 3.
Okay.
Joe says I'm still stuck on a glass of wine, so I'm sorry.
I know. I was going to say, did John bring you a glass of wine yet?
Oh, Janice is finishing up block 4. Good for you,
my
Janice.
gosh. I tried to find me some Moscato wine. No luck.
Yeah,
So I guess I'll be coming home with wine when
Are you dry? Is that dry country?
No, it's the sweet wine. Sweet I like the sweet red wine and the sweet white. They call it the after when they're making wine
after
in
dinner.
Italy, have the after dinner one, and what it is it's the wine that's left when they're processing wine in Italy. It's like the leftover sweet part of the wine, and they create dinner wines with or dessert wine, whichever you want to call it, is sweet. It tastes yummy. Every time I eat at an Italian restaurant, I get Moscato because it's so yummy. Are you sure this is supposed to be 1.5?
Double checking the book, but yes, 1.5 in the
Did you have a little piece left over?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, oh, are you sure?
Yes, you will have a little piece left over.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know because I'm like, wait a minute, there's going to be.
I know that's like my first one I cut. I thought I'm cutting one. I'm gonna find out if.
Yeah, I was like, what did I do wrong here? Okay, that means I can straighten up the outer edge if I want first.
Okay, got that. My next one. Yeah, I got to remake that one block, but not today, but I will.
You'll probably have it done before we get together next go around.
Yeah, I will get that. So I know that
I'm so worried that when we get to the applique part or the curves one, it's going to be an epic fail for me.
When we do the curved, more than likely, we may concentrate on just doing that curve.
Okay.
Meaning not keep on moving forward to the next curve, to work. And I might do up a sample of another kind to show how to do it.
Did you see that pattern, that quilt pattern that the quilt show's doing right now? I want to do that one so bad, but it's got those big circles that are called moons. Because the quilt is based on a game, or multiple games actually, and I'm like, I want to do that one because it looks fantastic, but I don't think I can do that applique circle thing they're doing.
I hadn't seen it.
I'll have to send you the link so you go have a look at it. You'll see what I mean. It's beautiful.
Okay.
I'm still cutting. What quilt is that, Katy? Hang on. I'll go look it up real quick. 1 minute, please. Nora, come here. Bed. Get in your bed. Come on. Go. Bed. Mommy's busy right this minute. All right. Let me see. The quilt shop or the quilt store. What is it called? Quilt something. Quilt show. That's what it's called.
Oh, I better plug in my battery. I'm gonna lose power.
It's called Game On. And it's by American designer Becky. Where'd their name go? It disappeared. Anyway, Becky, her first name is Becky, but it is beautiful.
It's not Hellman or anything, is it?
Hang on. While I get the link. It says it's by Becky. Becky Goldsmith.
Oh, Goldsmith, yeah.
And this is a monthly sew along. Here you go, Rita. It is beautiful. Super. I would love to do it. And maybe I still will. I don't know. You never know with me. Take on another task.
She's good. She's very good at what she does.
Yeah. And it's always nice when you see the quilt show put something out that's really fantastic to look at. And that quilt is gorgeous. It looks like a lot of fun.
Has anyone watched the show Brigadoon?
You mean
It's
Bridgerton?
on Netflix?
Are you talking about Bridgertown?
Bridgerton? Whatever, I can't remember. Probably
Bridgerton?
Yeah.
I have, but I know they just dropped another season, and I'm not sure if I'm going to watch it or not.
I got into that.
I was kind of like over it at the end of the last season.
Okay. I watched.
But I don't know. We'll see. I might go and watch the next one. I'm more interested in, I'm waiting on, guess what's coming on the final season of Outlander.
Is there?
They have a date now when it's going to be at sometime later in the year. And I guess Jamie is going to die.
No.
Which in the book he does. And they've been sticking kind of close to the book. Nikolai was wanting us to do the audio books with that, but I don't know if I want to go through that unless he skips over. You know, there was a rough part in I don't know if it was season 1 or season 2 that had to do with Jamie, and we were talking about the audibles, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to go through that part again because it was really disturbing.
Just put it there. Okay.
But then Game of Thrones had a disturbing area too. So
oh yeah,
that
was a good show. That was good.
Yeah, House of the Dragon's going to start up soon, and I guess they're only going to have 4 seasons of House of Dragons. Time for me to sign back up for HBO again because I cut it off because I didn't have anything to watch. Yeah, there's not much on HBO that I care to watch. But I do like that Game of Thrones part of it. Those dragons are so cool.
They are.
They're beautiful. But I guess Lynera will be taking the phone, and then you're going to watch her watch her lose it, I guess. But they also got that something of the night going on right now too. It has to do with that too.
I like the period type movies.
Yeah, me too. It's a really cool period to watch. They need to. I'm so sad that I'm going to miss out on seeing Godzilla, though. Dang it!
Oh, why? Oh, because
Nikolai doesn't want me traveling.
Oh, you have to travel to see it.
No, I was going to see Godzilla while I was in the States.
Oh,
because it's going to be in the theater on my birthday. So there's potential for it to be still in the theaters in Copenhagen. In Nora, you're on my foot pedal.
Raven says that she's all sold out for this weekend. She cleaned the fish tank and will work on the blocks this week. That's not a problem.
Katy, are you talking about the star one? Yes, I posted the link up above so you can see it. It's called Game On. Oh, wait a minute. I need to be following this. Okay. So we need, oh, where's that light blue at? We got a light blue there. And then the dark. So are you, they're doing these, it's not 1, 2, 3. Well, at least I got these pressed to open now. And then green. Well, the darker green, that's what it's asking for. So that goes there. And then we're going to do the light pink.
I know that's the hard part, is just making sure that.
Hey, Kathy, how are you? Been a while. Raven says she's all sewed out this weekend. She cleaned the fish tank and will work on the blocks this week.
Nice.
What kind of fish do you have in your fish tank? Inquiring minds want to know. Is that? Light blue, and then the dark pink again. Yeah, I'm making sure I lay this out the way they got it because it'll look cool this way. This is going to be cool, Sherry.
I think so.
This is cute. Really, yeah, it's really neat.
I think it's because it's so tiny, it's cute.
Yeah. You remember when I did the Stronger Together quilt and it had these tiny little squares like this?
Yes.
And how it came out so beautiful? I think we're going to have that same effect going on here.
There you go.
Look at you. That's
this.
pretty.
I know there's 2 yellows here, but I had to switch things. Okay, now it doesn't look so funky. I just turned it. It looks better.
Now it's okay?
Yeah, now it's okay.
All right. That's awesome. That is awesome.
Yeah. You'd think those little things wouldn't take so long, but they do. Yep. They take a while.
Yep, it's going to take me a hot minute to do it. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put mine on a design board so y'all can see it.
That's great.
Before I sew it, because I think y'all would love seeing it. There's my missing ruler I couldn't find earlier. I'm like, no wonder it's over here on this board. Let's hope I remember how I set these blocks up. All right. Okay. Let's see if we can get this laid out where y'all can see it. And then I can start sewing them and they won't get moved around. You know what I mean?
Yep. Put this. Let's see.
So if you're not in bed tomorrow or anything like that, I'm going to be doing my impromptu.
Around what time?
It means that I'm doing a 28-day challenge.
Yeah.
And so tomorrow I'm calling it the impromptu, meaning
what time
you won't know what I'm doing until you show up. Yeah, but it's only going to be 2 hours. I'm not going to be like killing myself here.
I said that I was telling John about it. I says, she could go even a half hour counts as a.
Yes, exactly. Counts. Yeah, so, I mean, I could do as short as a long. Look, ow, that hurt. Look.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is currently Oh, what time is it? It'll start at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard for tomorrow because I'm going to be on. Tomorrow's gonna be crazy because I do my little short live, and then I'll be on Andy of Crafty Witches live tomorrow evening. That starts at 11 my time, which would be 10, 9, 8. Yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But my little short live will be at 5 o'clock. Yeah. Yep. 2 p.m. says Jaja. Yep.
I'll be right back.
Okay. And then the Tuesday one will be the late night with Katy, and that one will start at 10:30 my time, which would be 9, 8, 7:30 y'all Eastern Standard Time, and I'm only going to run a 2 hour. That's all I'm going to run. But I'll post the hours. I'm working on the time frame so I can let you guys know. Nice kitty. But now that postage stamp quilt I started is looking at me, says Rita. So I had to stick it in the box and close the lid. Haha. Jaja says, I hope you do another sunrise stream again. That was so neat watching it. Okay, I'll see what I can do about that. Because we stayed up all night. That was fun. I definitely think there'll be an all-nighter too, because it was a lot of fun. Can you hear little one?
I just did. Aw.
She's like, Mommy, I want you to feed me.
Yeah, she says, I'm done.
I've been patient long enough. I'll be right back.
Her timing is good.
Yeah, it is. Hang on, I'll go feed her.
Okay. So let's see if I can get here in the chat a little bit. I appreciate every one of you who have stayed with us during this. Let me see. Yeah, Nora is starving. Let me see if I don't know why I can't get this to scroll up for me. I don't think I know.
Knocking off, Sherry.
Huh?
What time was you planning to end the live?
6 o'clock.
Is it 6 o'clock?
Yep, about 4 minutes till.
Okay, so I probably won't get my block finished before you're cutting off, and I'll just post a picture when it's done.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah, it's fine with me.
Okay. Yeah.
No problem at all.
Yeah. I don't have any problem with it.
Nope,
Next
neither
week
do I.
We'll not. We don't plan on any kinks coming in.
I hear you. Well, this was probably going to happen either at the beginning or at some point, so it's okay.
It is.
It has worked itself out. We've done good.
Yep.
Let's do a reminder here. If y'all that have your finished blocks, don't forget to either go over to Sherry's community tab and share your pictures. You'll have to do it through your phone, or you can email them to her. And what's your email again?
Sherry Yurtin. It's CHERYURTIN @gmail.com.
Yep, send it to her. And if you have trouble for whatever reason, you can post them also on my Facebook group if you want to, or email them to me at living.greenland2011 @gmail.com, whichever's easiest for you guys. Rita says, Katy, I have posted that block to your Facebook. Says it. Yeah, I'm going to go take care of that because Nikolai sent me a message. You have things you need to approve.
It looks like
or Discord. What's the link for your Discord?
It's if you go into the description box, even now, it's down below. There's a button that says Discord. You can click on it. It's a link that'll take you in.
Yeah.
All right. And what we're going to do is next week. Now, it's not written in stone,
Yeah, what's the what is our homework assignment?
Cut for 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Okay, so 5, 6,
And do your blocks that you for this week's.
yeah, and finish up. Yeah.
Hey, has Myra been on?
Myra, are you still here, sissy? Let me see. Let me check and see if she's still here.
I just want to say, hey.
Yeah, she's still here.
Hi. She got ahead of us, didn't she?
She's on a roll.
Good.
She messaged me because that first block was a little bit off, and I had already discovered that myself. And did she just answer? She says, "I'm here.
I'm here. Hi." Yeah,
She's been super. She's been
cool.
super excited. I think it was her sister that helped her cut some of the fabric, and now when she's been cutting into the background fabric because she bought yardage, she says it's not hurting her feelings so much.
She'll get you get through it more. I can see that what they're doing is they're showing us more of strip pissing. Strip piecing. At the beginning, and then we're gonna end up going more later into cutting triangles or doing triangles and that. We'll go a little slower if we need to, like for doing a half square or doing a triangle. Anytime that you say, hey, back it off a little bit, go a little slower and need a little bit more time, we will. It's not a problem. So
I think that for like when we get to the flying geese department, I think, like I said, I think I figured out what I'm gonna do about that.
Yeah, we can give them that option if they want.
Yeah, that option will work if you're like me and can't do 4 in a row or 4. What is it called?
4 at a time.
4 at a time. Yeah. For those of you that, hang on. This is Sherry's Discord. I went and got the link.
Okay, thank you.
There you go. That doesn't look like a link. I'm not a moderator. I can't post one.
Oh. No, hold on. I'll fix something here in a second.
I just realized, oops, I can't share links because I'm not a moderator.
I don't know. But
I don't think because I don't know. You got like 1 or 2. You're like me. You don't have many because you don't need many.
Yeah. And I can't find how to get to the other.
Rita says, "Oh no,
no."
The bot's like, you're not posting that."
Let's see. There's general. There's guests. Nope. Let's see. I was trying to figure out.
Cindy Surrette, Jean.
Well, we'll have to fix that.
Yeah, we can. Maybe just.
I can even fix it in StreamYard to where I can have you be do a co-host.
Yeah, you just whatever. I'm not asking to be moderator, but
no,
I just
don't know how to. Yeah, but that would really help.
If Rita says she's on Discord for a bunch of people, she just doesn't comment much there.
Yeah. I don't see the.
No, so Rita, this is how it is with me. I have what do you call it on your Discord? It's like a room.
A room. Katie's
I have a room on Rita's. I have a room on Sherry's Discord, and I have a room on Sean's Discord. But I do not have my own personal, whatever that's called.
Discord channel.
Yeah, Discord channel. I don't have that because I find the Discord too intimidating.
I don't see.
Rita, look under Sherry or either Sean. Sean will be. I think that one's listed. What is that one listed as? The something quilt guild.
Mine is a quilter's coop.
Yeah, something like that. But you'll find me under Sherry's. It's easy to find me. She made me a room.
Yeah.
And you can post whatever you want there. I'll go look.
Let me see. I think.
Did you see this, Sherry?
What?
what I have in my hand.
Whoa, that's beautiful.
It's from Janet. Her husband makes uh this is handmade. Out of the blue one day she asked me what my favorite color was, and then I think she also, because I seem to recall somebody asking me about what size seam ripper head I liked, and I didn't think anything about it. And then in December she said she was sending me a package, and so we just got the package like 4 days ago. I would have never in a million years thought this was in here. This is the most amazing instrument because it's weighted and it feels so yummy in my hand.
Aw. I know. I have.
Loving it.
Okay, let me see and make sure that I get this.
Jaja says, if I sent, I'm not sure. Take a screenshot and then click the link in your photos.
You know what? I'm in my thing. I could do. Let me see.
Or you could make a room for this sew along.
I know. I will. How about I do that?
I think that's actually a good idea. Make a room for that. Say Alice's Wonderland.
And if I make a room, I could do it to where even if somebody if we wanted to sew together or anything.
It's not a channel, Rita. You have to go to Sherry's channel inside Discord. And when you click on that, if you look down the list of rooms, you'll find my room listed.
Let me see. Oh, you know what? I don't see it. I'll make sure it's there.
Yeah,
it was there.
Yeah, it's like at the bottom of the list.
Oh, wait.
Unless something happened to it that we don't know about. I haven't been on Discord for like a month. I'm gonna go look too while we're talking about it.
Making sure.
As far as I know, it was there the last time I looked. Discord can't just delete your rooms anyway. I don't think.
There it is. It's
doing something illegal.
It's up to the top.
It's up at the top.
It's moved. It's moved from. It's right under Alice's Wonderland. How do you like that?
All right.
And I do have a room that we can go in and sew anytime that says open anytime. You don't have to have anybody's approval, even if you did it by yourself.
Yeah. Yep.
So.
Somebody's posted.
Well, I'm not going to keep anybody. I know Katy needs to have a little bit of our.
Joshua says Katie's corner.
So it says Katie's corner. I sent her to her corner.
That's right. I've been put in the corner.
Well, and it says welcome to Katie's corner.
She says, now I have 6 little blocks. Call me later if you want to. I need to call my granddaughter first, though. Okay, Myra? And I need to check on Teresa, too, see if she's actually live or not.
Okay.
She's sick, so that's why she wasn't on the live last night.
Yeah. That's what you said.
Friday night, because that's when we're working on that Valentine project. So, yeah. So she might still be sick, so she may not have even brought up the live. All right.
Okay, everyone.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Katy. You did a great job. Thanks for being there.
Myra says, nobody puts Katy in the corner. And Giovanna says, no, not Giovanna. Sorry. Raven says, Katy, don't forget to make that steak. I won't. I'll make sure I eat something tonight.
And Rita and Joyce both said they found it. They found your corner.
All right. Yeah. So y'all post your pictures because we want to see how your projects are coming out, and I'll get pictures of the ones I've already completed and get them uploaded over to
me too.
Place too. So I'll make sure I get them there. Thank you, everyone, and thank you, Sherry, for us doing this together. This was fun.
It was. Oh, yeah. After I got through my nerves.
I know.
I get nervous just before. I always do. So
Myra, she's not on Discord, so she needs to send
No,
her.
you need, Myra,
You can eat.
I can end up,
Actually,
you can invite her too.
yeah, I'll invite you. And if you don't want to do Discord, just send me the pictures on Messenger, and I'll go post them on Discord.
Right. And the thing is you can keep certain things, if you want private, you can keep them private, you know, too.
Okay. I'll talk to you after the live about where we can, because I don't know if you do Discord or not, Myra. But if you do, then I'll show you how to get there. If you don't, then Sherry does have. Yeah, I can send them to you to put them wherever.
Put them on there. Yeah.
Or put them on your community tab where she can see them.
Yeah, that'd be nice to do that. If I got permission, if everybody don't mind. Me doing that at you know.
Yep. Well, you can put mine up anywhere you want to. Not on me. Myra says no Discord yet. Okay, we'll figure it out to get your pictures up, sissy. But also you can post your pictures on my Facebook or on the Greenland Quilter group.
Yeah.
Because Sherry is also, I think you're part of it.
I can get in there.
And then you can also download them from there too if you wanted to. But she'll send them to me on Messenger probably, and I'll just send them to you on Messenger, and then you can post them in Discord just in case she doesn't get on Discord.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Anyone else have a question before we shut this thing down? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
They're saying take care. Oh, thank you, Joe. Okay, I'm going to end it.
Bye, everyone.
You have a good night. John brought me some Chinese food, so I'm going to eat it.
Yum. Enjoy.
I'll share it with you.
Rita, question yes, answer no. Smarty butt.
Try many.
Good night, everyone. Have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye.